Good day. I am Sarah B, and you are tuning in to Just Be Tarot. I am shuffling. First of all, better late than never. It's like after 7 o'clock. Usually, I try to get on between um 6:30 and 7, and I needed a nap. So after my full-time job, so here I am now, a little late, but here nonetheless. So I am hoping you guys are well. I am shuffling for the overall energy for the collective. This is a collective reading, not personal. It's for all zodiac signs. So everybody is welcome. Feel free to ask questions. I'm shuffling for the overall energy for this week coming up, seeing what kind of energy is in store for us, see what's coming our way. Let's see. We have environmentalists. So it's like, we have to do what we can to protect our earth. So, Spirit might be asking you to be a little bit more conscious of, what you use, maybe what packaging things are coming in, questioning things. Maybe you want to buy reusable straws or bring your own utensils, instead of, not to dinner, but like to say to work. So you don't have to use plastic cutlery and stuff like that. Just making more conscious decisions towards how you have your footprint, your carbon footprint on the earth. It really does matter, and it helps animals, it helps the environments, it helps protect nature and all the things in it. So I think that everybody can do their part. I mean, there's not really an excuse for it. So we're aware of it, and it just needs to be done. So let's see what else we have. Let's see, Spirit, what else do we have for our collective, the overall energy? Writing. Um, I feel like for the first, as soon as I saw this, I heard journaling. So maybe you're being called to journal more, to write down your thoughts, get out your feelings, so you're not so much in your head. It's a good tool to use when you are, um, trying to find or work on your shadow self, but it's also a good tool to use just so you have a better sleep. Get all the thoughts out of your head, journal about what you're feeling, how you're feeling, why you're feeling. It really is a good tool. I'm also getting that some of you may actually be writers. Maybe you're writing a short story or a how to book, or even just music. I mean, not just music. Music's a big deal, but music or something like creative like that. Um, Writing can be a lot of different things. Um, I write down the downloads that I get, and that's a reminder for me. Write them down when you feel them, when you hear them, when you see them. Write it down. So this could come to you in a lot of ways. This could be, I'm hearing that it could be healing for some of you who are writing different things. Some of you people who are reading these things or hearing your music, it's could be a healing energy for them. So it's really important that you keep doing what you're doing, because it's like you're helping people, you're healing people, and when you journal, you're helping and healing yourself. Okay, and I just have this reminder that you are on the right path. Hello, how are you? So you are on the right path. That says keep doing what you're doing because it's working. So that's a reminder to us that, or an indication to us that we're doing good. We just have to keep at it each and every day. Um, and like I was just I almost did not get up to come on live. I almost was like, okay, I am going to I was going to take a nap, and then I was like, should I just call it a night? Just that. And I was like, you know what? I have to put in my due diligence. If I want this to continue, if I want to grow my brand, I have to keep at it. I can't just, that's not going to help me, is taking a nap. Okay, I don't know if I could do them for the whole month of April, but I can pull a couple cards for you. We're still in March, so I'm doing this week, so it's part of April. So let me pull from this Oracle deck and see what comes out for our friend Firmino here. Shuffling for Firmino, thank you. Okay, the first card that came out is this Eagle card. So seeing things from a higher perspective, really getting the full picture when you're looking at something. Like getting something from the person instead of listening to gossip or believing things that people are saying. You're going to want to get the full picture, get the story right from the source. We also have Air Guardian, which is it's kind of almost the same thing, like changing, keeping an open mind, shifting your point of view, learning that you're not always right. There are other ways to do something, and to keep an open mind and an open heart to learn and listen, and to keep that energy in mind. Like you don't always have to have the last word. You don't always have to um, be the one to be right. You can let others take the spotlight. Um, and it's important to remember for everybody that our way isn't always the right way. There are different kinds of ways to do things, and it's important to keep an open mind and an open heart when it comes to seeing the bigger picture, because things might not always be or come to you the way that you thought they would. All right. Hi, Lauren. You want me to pull a couple cards regarding love? Sure. Let me give this a quick shuffle. Oh, right. That's right, Firmino. It's already April 1st. You are correct. Oh, you're in Portugal. Beautiful. All right, Spirit. You're welcome. Okay, Lauren, I'm shuffling for you. You said you would like to look at love for Lauren. I'm pulling only a couple cards, though. Okay, so let's see here. Oh. Okay, so there's something that's going to happen in your love life that's going to take a big weight off your shoulders. It could be something that you're thinking about, something that something that was weighing you down, something that you felt overwhelmed about. And you also have this Queen of Pentacles energy, which means you're attracting right now. You are the type of person who could talk to anybody. You are in control in a situation. You are I just heard the ball might be in your court in a love situation. Your person might be waiting for you to make the first move. They're looking at you as queen energy. Happy Monday, witchy world. Um, so they're kind of like not waiting for you to make the first move necessarily, but kind of like giving more signals. Then if you don't want to make the first move, then give them more signals that you want them to. Yeah, I feel like you are totally surrounded by this amazing energy right now. Very connected. You're drawing people in, which can be good and bad. I want to say I was told to tell you this because when you're being this radiant right now and you're being that connected to people, it does draw in some weirdos too. So make sure you're setting boundaries. It's going to be important. Okay? I hope that helped. Oh, that's a good question. Firmino, do you have April Fool's Day in Portugal? That's curious. I'm shuffling for Seon. Any messages for my guides and guardians? What's to come for general? To come in general for me. Okay, we have. Hmm. I feel like you're going to be asking somebody for guidance or getting some kind of advice from somebody. I feel like you might be the type of you might be um that's interesting. I like that. Um so we have the for this is for Cyan or Sayan. I hope I'm saying that correctly. But the Hierophant, I feel like you might go to somebody for advice because you're not feeling it's like you're blocked, like you're creatively blocked, or you feel like you might be an owner of a company or in a boss position or some kind of leader, maybe in a leadership position, or you will be. But you're feeling like you're not passionate about it, you're not excited. Um, Maybe you need to ask people for ideas or maybe a collab on something like a collaboration you're heading into. But I feel like you are putting a lot of time maybe into work or working on something. But this could be an indication if you haven't asked somebody for help that you might be asking somebody for help or guidance. This could be an indication. I just heard the doctor. Maybe there's something you've been meaning to go to the doctor about, ache or pain or whatever, and you're like, you know what, I have this day off. Maybe I'll go and see about that. Doesn't have to be. But there's somebody you're going to somebody for help or guidance or something along those lines. I hope that helped. Seon. Okay, Starry. Let's see. How can I ask what adverse effects would. Let's see. What adverse effect would Aiden's offering have on my life? Suffering for Starry and her question about Aiden. What adverse effects? Adverse effects. Can I get one more for Starry asking about Aiden? Okay, so. Whoops. Hold on, I just dropped a card. This is for Starry. I have Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. I'm not seeing that it's going to have an adverse effect on your life because I feel like you are. If Aiden's coming into your life, you're choosing them. Um, you are choosing to be in their energy, and if they're choosing you, they're choosing you to be in your energy. Um, so I feel like there's not going to be a whole lot of adverse effects because you're going to be in control. You're going to set boundaries. You're going to put all this up front. This is about being independent and knowing what you want. So you have to take that role. And if you're taking that role, then there's not going to be an adverse effect. Now, if you don't take that role, then you might, if you play somebody who is dependent and needs somebody and is counting on them to save you and stuff like that, then that's going to have an adverse effect. But this is saying stay independent. You can be in a relationship and be independent and know that you're choosing each other every day. You don't have to depend on somebody to make you better. This or make you a whole thing. You are whole. So it's important that you realize that and you keep your independent self and set boundaries. They're not going to have an adverse effect if you maintain your independence and know what you want. It's healing, not a relationship. I'm not sure I understand what that means. So Aiden is offering healing, not a relationship. Is that what you're saying? Okay, so I'm going to Witchy World Traveler. Oh, he offers sessions. So you think that this person who's offering you sessions is having an adverse effect on your life? Exactly. Find your independence. I absolutely agree. I was wondering if I'll receive extra money to pay off my debt and start over soon. Well, if you're feeling like in your gut, if you're feeling like this person who you're going to for healing, let me is this person that is Starry's going for to heal, are they legit? I feel like you're right in your because it's the Seven of Swords. I don't know if how legit they are. We have the Hermit in reverse, Four of Cups, and the Hierophant in reverse. So I'm not. If you're feeling, yeah, I don't know. I don't. Well, something is off because we have the Seven of Swords, which is kind of like a mistrust or a um like lying or cheating, unless that is Seven of Swords is like somebody who you can't really trust. The Hierophant might be is somebody that you go to look for advice or help, but it's in reverse. So it's kind of like they might be telling you things that you want to hear. The Hermit helps being in the hermit mode helps with coping skills and um being introspective and reflective and gaining knowledge about yourself and healing yourself, and it's in the reverse. And then the Four of Cups is about getting help from a higher power and not seeing it and focusing on the things but this is like seeing things, But isn't it his job to help? Like, are you paying this person? Yeah, I don't know. I'm apprehensive with this. Trust your gut. If you don't feel like this person is helping you, it's it's so important to choose the right counselor, the right healer, the right therapist. And if there's not a good connection, then it might be in your best interest to switch, even if it's in the same practice. I know I've done that. You know, if you're not clicking with one, you might click better with another. Okay, so my witchy says, do you think she's gonna fall into some extra money? Let's see. Will our witchy world traveler fall into some extra money? Let's see. No. Here, I'm shuffling for witchy world traveler. Is she gonna fall into extra money to help her with her debt? Hmm. I feel like you might fall into something, but it might not be money. I feel like you're very intuitive right now. Let's see what this lovers is. Oh, here we go. Got the Five of Wands, so things might be. I feel like there's a struggle. That would explain. Um, what is this one? Five of Pentacles. Left out. I don't see money coming to you immediately. Because we have the Five of Pentacles here. Seeing what was actually coming towards you. Um, I feel like you're manifesting with this High Priestess energy. And with the lovers. But I'm hearing keep on manifesting because right now things are chaotic. And I feel like things are chaotic everywhere. The energy is chaotic. Um, the whole world is just crazy right now. But I don't see money coming to you anytime in the next, 3-week period. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but it seems like there's, we have the Five of Pentacles here, which kinds of means you're hurting. Five of Wands. Oh my gosh, I hear that. I hear that. It just seems like I'm getting less food. I mean, less food and the higher grocery bill. It's like I just don't know how to do life anymore. Really going to have to sit down and realize and start search like getting working through some things to cut some other things out of my life. It's a lot. So you're not the only one in that situation for sure. Okay, I hope I didn't miss anybody. But for this week, I just got the King of Swords, so somebody might be having to cut somebody off. Um, this is a good time for growth and for really spring cleaning and for really cleaning out everything in your life. And that might have something to do with cutting off people that were once in your life but now don't really have a bearing or have a reason and are just whenever you leave their presence you might just feel like you have the life sucked out of you. So be careful of that energy and it might be a sign for you to maybe set some boundaries with them. Yeah, proper. That's supposed to be sold, and I don't know if that would pay off the debt. Oh, well, that would be amazing. That would be amazing. Let me see. Here, will Witchy World Traveler's property be sold? The property she's referring to will be sold soon. We'll go to settlement soon. This property that Witchy World Traveler is talking about. I mean, I do see Nine of Pentacles energy, so you are making it. Let's see what else. Knight of Wands. And Queen of Pentacles. I do like this Queen of Pentacles is coming out for you, which means you are in this Nine of Pentacles. I mean that's big energy. I do feel like you're doing your due diligence to find a way to come up with it. Yep, that's what I was looking for. Thank you, Spirit. Ten of Pentacles. So yeah, I do feel like this property that you're referring to, because that's what my question was to Spirit, is will this property go to settlement soon? And we got the Nine of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. So I do feel like that this is going to be going to settlement soon. Okay? So if that puts your mind at ease at all, I do feel like it's coming. Nine, Ten of Pentacles. This is what I was hoping. We're getting there. Because nine is like, it leads into 10. So, and I feel like you're in this Queen of Pentacles energy doing everything you can to get it to settlement. So I hope that helped. Okay, now for those of you who are wondering about this week, we have the Knight of Wands that's coming out. So you might have, and we have the King of Wands. I'm sorry. and the King of Swords in reverse. So I feel like there's somebody who might be warming up to you. Now, this person you might have felt like a coldness or bluntness with previously, this King of Wands energy. King of Wands is very focused, very much a all business type of person. Well, maybe with the short answers, maybe with the brutal honesty, and you might feel like, wow, this person, I'm rubbing this person the wrong way. Maybe they don't like me. They just seem very serious all the time. But I feel like this person is warming up to you. They might be getting to know you better, and this could be the same person as this King of Wands. So you might even develop like an actual relationship. Now, I'm not saying romantic, but it could develop into a friendship or something along those lines as you get to know each other and see each other's personality a little bit better. This could be somebody from work. This could be somebody that you meet while you're out and about. But at first, they seem kind of stoic and like, oh, okay, well, you know, they're very, very much focused on one thing. And I feel like you might be finally breaking through. Um, we have this Ace of Pentacles in reverse, which is a missed opportunity with this Hermit. Um, I feel like I'm getting like maybe you had an opportunity I'm feeling a retreat is what I heard, like going away on a retreat or something along those lines. Um, Missing an opportunity to focus, to bring yourself, it could have been a spiritual opportunity of growth, or you could have taken a lesson from it, but you missed that opportunity. I do feel like you need to take time to connect with your higher power. I know, right? That's one of the things I wish I could do right now. Take time to be with your higher power. Give yourself more opportunities to become centered and connect. I'm feeling like this could be maybe spending some quiet time in nature or just outside. Maybe you want to just go outside and read a book and be in the daylight and read, or maybe just look at over water is what I just saw. Like maybe look over a landscape and just be centered, be focused, be present on that. But I feel like you need more opportunity for that to happen. It's healing. That's a healing energy, and I feel like Spirit's saying you need to take this energy and really start to heal yourself. Now that the weather is getting nicer, maybe some of you can get outside and enjoy. Let's see what else we have. Oh, I just saw a card flip. Oh, a couple cards did. Okay, I'm seeing that you are starting to look at the bigger picture in something. This could be something that has to do with court or court work, or maybe like your kid's mother or father in like a child custody agreement. I feel like you're seeing, like you're hearing their side and you're seeing it and you're trying to um oh, you went on a oh, did you go out and were able to connect? We were doing that on over the weekend too. I have my grandkids and I was like, we have to get outside. But I do feel like with this hangman in reverse that you're seeing things, you're becoming enlightened on the other side of the story with this judgment in reverse as well. You're realizing that maybe you weren't completely right in a situation, and this doesn't have to do with a court case. I just use that as an example because that's what I felt initially. Um, that's amazing. And this is about um, hearing the other person's side, keeping an open mind, listening to both sides of the story. And I feel like you receive this enlightenment and you can understand why decisions were made, why they did this the way they did. And I feel like that's something that you needed to hear or something that you will need to hear. Maybe it's to get closure on something, is what I just heard. Maybe you need closure or need something explained to you, and it will settle you more than you think. Let's see if there's anything else here. See, Spirit, I am shuffling for thank you. We have the Page of Wands. So now we have this is learning something new, being creative, being excited about something. Something might be coming into your world, your energy this week that gets you excited. You might be hearing news. Something might be happening spontaneously, like maybe somebody asked you to do something and you weren't planning on it. This might be an indication to take that leap. Maybe it's not something you would normally do. Maybe you're not a spontaneous person, but this is like this person might call you at the last second and be like, "Hey, do you want to?" It could be something as simple as going on a walk for exercise out in the after work or whatever. Let's go take a walk. I feel like I need to move. It could be your next door neighbor, but hey, this is a reminder to get excited, to get out there, do stuff. When somebody asks you at the last minute to do something, you don't always have to play that card of um you should have asked me earlier. No, sometimes ideas just come. I love spontaneity. Sometimes I'm just like, what, I don't want to make plans because something exciting might come along. That I would rather do. I know that's not nice, but um so in this instance, there might be some of you this week that are feeling like you need rest. That I feel like a lot of people think that like things have been unfair, and it has. This world has been unfair to a lot of people, and a lot of people are feeling that energy, and you can't help but feel that energy. So this is an indication that this is the second indication here that there needs to be rest and relaxation to heal your mental state, to spend time for yourself, to connect with spirit. This Four of Swords is about self care, self love. And as I said before, that could be a lot of different things. Okay, that could be something as simple as maybe taking an extra 5-minute shower. So you don't have to, you have 5 extra minutes away from your children because that's your only alone time. This could be something like maybe I'm going to take the 10 minutes and paint my nails or something. It could be something simple, but this could also be a healing energy of, you know what, I have the opportunity to leave an abusive relationship, and you see this opportunity and you take it. Self-love can be on a huge spectrum, and it could fall in and resonate any which way for people. So this is when they talk about self-love, It could be, or self-care, it could be a lot of different things. So this is, I feel like you haven't been treated fairly, you're feeling like things haven't been fair, and it's your time to be like, I need to stop and really focus on me. And that's what you're being called to do this week. At some point, I know during the week it's a busy week. We all have, especially now, sports have started. I mean, there's soccer, there's baseball, there's stuff going on, and it's a chance to focus on um, yourself. See, like I said, make an inventory of things that need to get done, things that you can get rid of, purge your closet, purge your social media. I mean, there's a lot of things that you can do to clean out your life a little bit. Okay, and there looks like there might be, for some of you, an ending with this death card, which of course means a new beginning, a rebirth. Because when something ends, something else begins. So maybe if you're being called to end something here with this death card. Hello! Yes, happy April 1st. I'm so glad it's April. I felt like March lasted for way too long. Way too long. April. Welcome, April. Alright, so what else do we have? I love the little bee you put in there too. Don't think I didn't recognize that. Okay, what do we have? Eight of Swords. Feeling stuck. Oh, I love this card. This card is beautiful, actually. She's seeing a reflection of herself in this puddle or pool or whatever she's at. And she sees that she's stuck. She sees that she has her blinders on, that she's not seeing the whole picture. That she's trapped, but it's in her mind. That she can wipe that puddle away or walk away and know that she's perfectly capable of living without all that anxiety, without the depression, by staying present. Wow, that's quite a card. Really reflecting, really seeing yourself, like saying, you know what, I put myself here. I'm the one thinking these thoughts. I'm the one keeping myself in this mental prison. I'm the one who's creating fear and anxiety, and recognizing that. That's quite a card. All right. Oh, you know what? I was just told to move on to this Romance Angels. Let's see here. First card that came out was It's Safe for You to Love. I know some of us build walls, especially if we've been jilted before. But this is an indication saying not everybody is the same. It is safe to be vulnerable with people. Not everybody is going to treat you the same way as your ex did, as your situationship did. There are people that you can feel safe with. Let's get some more. Putting away these other cards. Okay, what other? Thank you. We have True Love. This is the romance of a lifetime. So if you've been questioning if it's number one, safe to be vulnerable with this person because you're feeling the feels now. You are experiencing, I'm growing closer to this person, but is it okay to trust them? I feel like I could be falling in love with this person, but I'm not sure. This is your indication that it's okay to feel the feels. It's okay to be in that energy. And if they make you feel safe, keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So we're manifesting, our true love to come find us. Hi, John. Hold on just 1 second. I'm just going to finish pulling these cards and then you can absolutely ask a question. I would love it. Thank you. We have let your friends help you. So know that you can count on your friends if they're reliable, if they're trustworthy. Sometimes we surround ourselves with people who are less than. So if you feel like your friends are a safe place, then ask them for help, ask them for advice. Learn forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. And you can't really move on to true love unless you forgive the past and take those lessons and bring them with you, because that kind of teaches you what you like and what you don't, how to how you felt in that relationship, how did things make you feel, and how to bring it forward to the next relationship you have. All right, John, what is your question? So are you sure your ex is coming back? Or is she like a way back, or you can come back to you? Shuffling for John. He's asking about his ex. Is she coming back to... What is the energy she is going to be in when the ex comes back? What is the energy she is going to show John when she comes back? What is the energy that the ex is going to give to John when she comes back into his life? Okay, I'm seeing that she knows it didn't work out with this Three of Pentacles in reverse and the World in reverse. She knows that it didn't work out and she lost huge. This was a big loss for her. So I do feel like she knows that she is walking into your energy feeling like, okay, this I lost big time. Will she be reconciling? Does she want? Okay. It looks like she's going to want to have a little chaos. I'm feeling like you need to. And I don't feel like it might not be a fight because in this card, believe it or not, nobody's fighting. Can you see that? That nobody's actually fighting in this deck? With the Five of Wands, which is usually a chaotic fighting, everybody's getting involved. I feel I just heard one on one, like you need to talk one on one. This is an energy of chaos and things being all over the place, messy. But I assume that if it's a breakup, it's going to be messy. But she's coming in knowing that she is at a great loss with this world in reverse. And the Three of Pentacles is something not working. So I feel like she's coming to you, but it's going to be, she's coming feeling messy, feeling like she lost. Like this is a big loss. And she really recognizes that. And I feel like it's going to be messy. I don't see fighting so much, but as it being a messy situation. I hope that helped. Okay, so let's move on to messages of love. She's coming back into your energy, but she knows she knows that she was at a loss. You're welcome. All right, let's see. Now these are messages from your person. The first person who comes to your mind when I read the message is who it's supposed to be meant to be coming from. So let's see. Stability. This relationship can stand the test of time. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. It could be relationships from anywhere. Twin flame. This is a divine counterpart connection. Balance. One person is giving too much in this relationship. Thank you. Retreat. Time alone or in nature will help you recharge. And as I was talking about earlier, centering yourself, taking that time to connect to whatever your higher power is, getting centered, taking that time for yourself, time that can really heal. Oops. Friendship. This friendship is leading to more. So some of you might have your person right in front of your face and not realize it. All right, what else? Okay, strictly sexual. This connection is passionate but not enduring. So if some of you are thinking about getting with a booty call and you're falling for them, and maybe you're like, should I say something? You are probably the only one feeling that way, unfortunately. Hi, Laura. How are you? Let's see what we have from this one. Eat nutritious food. These are messages from Spirit. It's like your mom is with us. Okay. But that's what the Spirit's always watching out for us. I'm doing well, thank you. I'm glad to be here today. I almost didn't come on. Super tired after work. I don't know what hit me, but I was like, you know what? I gotta go on. What am I doing? Do more of what makes you feel good. Yes, more of that, please. Donate unwanted items. I was just saying, purge your closet, purge your social media with your friend groups, and, you know, scale down. Get rid of unwanted things and make room for things that you really need in your life and people you really need in your life. Create boundaries with people who you don't need. And if you don't know who that is, then, or think of how they make you feel when you leave their energy. Do you feel exhausted? Thank you. I'm glad to be here. I'm so glad I did come on. You guys have the best energy in the world, and it really is fueling, and it makes me so happy that I was like, you know what? Maybe the best medicine would be for me coming on and feeling your energy, and I was so right. I'm so glad I did come on. Spend time with a pet. That is healing energy. You know that feeling when you come home and this the unconditional love of a pet. Practice mindfulness. And that sounds easier said than done. Being mindful, um, understanding why you're doing things, um, questioning yourself, like why am I doing this? What are the reasons behind it? And it means staying present, staying focused on the here and now, being mindful about what's going on where you are instead of having your mind travel off into the future or thinking about the past and having anxiety or depression over either the future or the past. Being mindful, knowing what's around you right now, and being having gratitude for it, and having gratitude for the lessons that we learned and how far we've come. Those are really, really important things to understand and realize, um, you know, in our path. Mindfulness, and it's not always easy to put into practice because a lot of the times our days are so monotonous and we're just trying to and mundane that we're just going, and we all just live for Friday. you know so it's like it's hard to realize all of the amazing things that we have every single day and be mindful of that. We take a lot for granted, me included. And it's always nice to be reminded to practice mindfulness because it is definitely, um, even though things seem like crap right now, and a lot of people are going through a lot of hard times and a lot of changes are taking place for a lot of different people, um, we do have a lot to be grateful for. And that's just a reminder to be present, and we change what we can, and have faith in our higher power that they'll handle the rest. And we can only, hope and believe that we're going to go through this, um, in our society right now, and it's going to be for our greatest good. And we have to keep on believing that. It has to be. It's the only thing that keeps me going is having the faith that it's going to bloom into something better for us. All right, I think that's where I am going to end this live. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I did because I love all of your energy. It's so amazing. Thank you, John, for subscribing. It's so appreciated. I love you guys so much. I wish you knew. I can't even express, put into words how you guys make me feel and how fueled you make me and make my energy rise. It's beautiful. All right, so hope to see you next time I go live. That'll be on Thursday between 6:30 and 7. And I hope you guys have a beautiful week. It's going to rain where I am, so stay dry if you're in the area, or if it's going to be raining near you. If it's gorgeous near you, soak it in for me. And I hope to see you next time. Much love to all of you.